Each side project volume is a limited edition, one-time batch featuring a new brewing improvisation.
9?
Come on over to the dark side. It's bad.
That's your best James Earl Jones.
I can't, dude. I'm too white. And my balls haven't dropped far enough, apparently.
Wow.
Come on over to the dark side for the latest brew in the Terrapin Side Project series, brewed with evil intentions. This Belgian Style Imperial Stout is made with a copious amount of dark grains that make this beer as black as the underside of Vader's cape.
Oh, shit.
Or the underside of Vader's ball sack, which is under the cape.
No, because remember when they finally revealed him, he was a white dude.
He was very pasty. It
was a white dude. It was definitely a white dude. The whole time he was a white dude.
Yeah. The dark side is fermented with a unique Belgian yeast strain. It's like a secret. It's a unique Belgian yeast strain, which sets this imperial stout light years ahead of its time. So get ready for an amazing journey to the dark side. Spike's brewing words of wisdom. There is no dark side of the beer, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark. Yeah, baby.
I don't fear the dark side. You will be. You will be.
Beautiful. And the color fits the Yoda voice.
Yes. Alright, let's drink it.
Let's drink.
Welcome back to Drink Like a Fish. I'm your host, Brian. Big Fish Raggle. And this is...
Double D.
Exactly.
I really should lose that title, though. I'm not really much of a Double D anymore. I drink too much.
You're right. You know, we should change our wives to Double D. Because they're the only one. Anyway, a couple people have emailed me. They have. And asked, what does the Double D stand for? And it stands for...
Big old titties. No, not at all. Anyway.
That would be me. So... We have a local brew from Atlanta.
You're not going to finish.
You know, I almost didn't. I just thought maybe there should be an air of mystery, and some people, maybe this is the thing. If you view and you care, Double D, come up with your own acronym.
Yeah, it actually stands for...
I tell you what, the person that comes up with the funniest one, we'll send them something.
Sweet.
We'll send you something. They're instant contest.
It's an instant contest. I like it.
The funniest Double D acronym gets something. Something.
Sweet.
Not something sweet, but just something. Comma. Sweet. Dude.
Free shit.
Dude. Sweet. Dude. Sweet. Okay. Terrapin. Now, although this is an Atlanta brew, as far as beer reviewers go, Terrapin is the cat's pajamas. A lot of you guys are clamoring for Terrapin. It's good. It's good stuff. It's really good. And this beer specifically, I got a little while ago, a few months ago, and I've been wanting to try it. I've been really, really stoked about it. I like dark beers. I like stouts. I like pulses. I like all of that stuff. And this is Terrapin's side project. It's a limited time release. Actually, it's a one-time release.
Boy it now!
boy, sailor, boy. It is a one-time release, which means, essentially, this is it.
You're never going to get it again.
No. So if you didn't
this
get it,
beer for reviewing, you're never, ever going to be able to taste it. Go on.
You ready? You just dipped into the dark side. This beer you cannot get, yes. So,
now I've never had a Terrapin. You say that they are the cat's pajamas?
They are the cat's pajamas. Dave's a Sweetwater fan, which is another Atlanta brew, which is critically acclaimed all over the U.S. and all over the world. And we've had a Atlanta brewing company, their Red Brick stuff, which we're definitely fans of.
The Red Brick Blonde. I also had the Brown myself on my own personal time, which is also very good.
I like personal time. That's cool. So this is one that I'm super stoked to try, and it's something. It's a Belgian Style Imperial Stout. For these side projects beer, they dip into some kitchen sink style action, where they add some traditional, and they basically go, wouldn't it be cool if we close our eyes and throw that in there too?
Right.
And it works. I have a few of them. This is the number 9. I have 10, 11, and 12 chilling up there. And I'm supposed to send that to some people, and I promise you I will. I suck at mailing out beer. Those of you that do know that, and I'm sorry, Chris Stelz, I've yet to send any for you. So, the esteemed Chris Stelz of Beer Geek Nation. So I don't want to talk anymore. I'd like to pop this open and drink it.
I'm getting thirsty.
All right.
Impressive. You underestimate the power of the dark side.
It's dark. I mean, it is dark. It's like
there's no light in through this.
This is the Wesley Snipes of beer. This is oh my. OMG. I'm liking what I'm smelling. And we reviewed a beer recently. It just seems like minutes ago, which had a really strong coffee taste and a really strong coffee smell. A lot of stouts, a lot of the dark beers usually have that. This has like a milk stout smell to it.
Black licorice.
Black licorice is spot on.
That's really what I'm getting, is a lot of black licorice.
Yeah, that's dead on black licorice. Why can't I say black licorice?
This smells interesting. There's a hint of that coffeeness, that I would kind of expect from a dark beer.
And it's a Belgian Style Imperial. This is going to be a hodgepodge, and I'm hoping it's a hodgepodge of awesome. So,
it looks like used motor oil.
I don't really work on cars.
That's right, you're not an automotive guy.
He changes my brakes for me. Yeah. Alright, let's get after it. Release the hounds. Darth Vader's lightsaber, that's a lot going on that beer. I don't even know if I like it or hate it right off the bat. It's got this remember that scene in 300 where they were just rushing the Hell's Gate and it was just this torrent? That's what these flavors are doing. It's rushing the hot gates, and it's just like right into your tongue. It's hard to pick out the individual.
This is so complex.
The individual flavors.
There's
God bless him, man.
There's a little bit of that black licorice I'm tasting. There's a citrusy sweetness that somehow managed to find its way in there.
There's and it's a bitter, but it's not bitter like hops bitter. It's like really black coffee bitter. Like a black coffee bitter.
A very slight bitterness. But there's like that sweetness that I just can't place.
In the middle, like right in the middle, like right off the bat, you get the licorice. You get the black licorice, bam, right there. Then you get this little hint of sweet, and then the back of your palate is like a coffee. And
the aftertaste is very coffee. It's very
acidic.
It's acidic. It's lingering on your tongue. It almost coats the inside of your mouth. Like I don't know. Although I kind of like this, I don't know if I could just drink this. I would have to eat something with it. Something to keep refreshing my mouth so I can taste it again. Because otherwise, it's too.
The mouth feel on this one, overpowering is a great term for it. There's some beers that you drink that you can still kind of taste the inside of your mouth, and you're like, wow, really? It's just like a Pilsner, and it doesn't taste this.
It's like a red wine.
This is a wash, and it has you can taste the alcohol in it. I don't think it has the ABVs on here. I'll make sure to pop it up there.
To me, that sweetness now I'm trying to place that sweetness. It's, like I said, I just said a second ago, red wine. It's got this red wine, like a dark red kind of sweetness. I don't know what it is, what the flavor is coming from, but that's just what it reminds me of.
Everything about this beer, and the bottle is spot on, everything about this beer is dark. There is nothing in this beer that you would say, like...
Nice and fruity.
Yeah, there's nothing citrusy, there's nothing... I would kindly like to object to you. Just, I'm gonna object. Now, in my opinion, in my dark side opinion, you're objecting to me, is what you're saying?
Steak.
Yeah.
Steak. It reminds me if steak was liquefied. It's just hearty.
It's a meal. This is a meal.
It absolutely is.
You could come home and drink this meal.
Mm.
I'm enjoying it. I've had a couple of swigs. I do enjoy it, and it's more of like I enjoy a good mystery.
Mm.
Like when you're watching a good mystery, you're like you're sitting through it. You're not quite sure what's going to happen. At the end of it, you're like, okay, I enjoyed that. It's not like, wow, I just saw boobs on film. I love this film. This is a great movie. This one is going to take a bit. You have to get through the entire bottle to be able to discern what the hell just happened to you. Yeah. I do like this beer. I wouldn't say I don't like this beer, but this is a big boy beer. This is like for this is a big boy beer.
Coffee, grapey.
It's got some it's
licorice.
Yeah.
And something, like I said, steak, there's something, like, it sounds weird, but there's something meaty about it.
There is, but there's a heartiness to it. It just, and it sticks with you. Like, you drink it, and you're just like, it's still there. Like, I put that down, what, 26?
Molasses, maybe? Is that what,
It's a complex beer. And I would say, if you're able to find this out there, like I said, it was a one-time release, but that doesn't mean that everybody's bought one. If you're able to find this, and you're a beer geek, and you have tried some good amount of beers, I wouldn't say make this your first beer you've ever tried, or even your 20th. But if you get into really complex good beers, this is the one. This one is.
And you know,
yeah.
What you're saying about if you're a beer geek and you really want something complex. It's not something that you could just sit and just crack open for the hell of it. I mean, this is something you would want to crack open and really sit down and savor.
You stretch before you get into this beer.
Yeah,
you don't
absolutely.
just start running a marathon into this.
This is like you know, some men like to sit down with like a scotch, or sit down with a whiskey or something like that, and enjoy it with maybe a smoke or whatever.
Speaking of which, this would be a good cigar.
Absolutely, and this is something you just want to sit and you just want to savor it and sip it and just enjoy the complexity of flavors. I mean, it really, there's so much coming at you. You know, like you use the 300 now. There's just so much things. Well, I can't even talk. So many things coming at you from so many different angles that it's just wow.
It is overpowering. It's overwhelming. It's overpowering. But it's like being dominated by a really hot girl. It's wanted and needed, and
but you feel ashamed.
I do. I will take a shower after this video. I will admit that. But I like it.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
You're still a pretty girl. You're still a pretty girl. I like it. I just don't know where to put it. You know, as far as top 5, top 10, greatest of all time, I don't know where to put this beer. I just know that I would drink it again if somebody had it. But
I would almost buy it again to share it with somebody.
Yeah.
You know, just to say, hey guys, you've got to try this beer. It's like nothing you've ever had before. I like it.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
It's good.
This beer, as it warms up, is that this is just easy like Sunday morning. God bless it. I am loving this beer more and more as it warms up.
Definitely.
And it's
and you're
good beer.
getting more of the complexity. You can really start tasting the sweetness, the licorice,
It does get a lot sweeter as it gets a lot
like I said,
like a bourbon sort of oak barrel bite to it. This has stolen my will to talk. My tongue has not been released from my mouth. I can't say anything, but I like this beer very much.
Good beer. Good beer. Rub it all up on you.
Too far. Funny, but too far. I wish there was somebody here that didn't like the beer, so I could punch him in his face. That's how much I love this beer.
It's awfully violent.
I would say the only thing left to say is beer's the cure for what?
Ails you.
Your skills are complete.